Welcome back. It's been a while. Who knew that this podcast stuff would take so long? So here we are, the second edition of Wilkins Wired. I hope you all enjoyed your week off. I know I did. I'd like to start things off with a quick review of the three-component framework leadership model. Our BLT is made up of three areas: management, which is myself; instruction, Meredith Seberg; learning supports, Melissa Paulson; and PBIS, Mandy Withers. These individuals, along with myself, make up the building leadership team. Today we're going to start with management. The first thing we'd like to talk about is building security. Each building should now have 3 card readers for access. The building is still alarmed as normal. New cards will be given out which are white and are about the same size as our current IDs. Swap out will take place through Susan in the office, and the old fobs will be collected. Currently, Washburn is 12 on the list for the rollout, and I don't know when that date starts. I just know we're number 12, and the goal is for all staff to have keys by the end of the year. Once more information is available and we have a set date for changeover, we will communicate that to you. So currently, you will continue using your fob. Next is volunteer connections. Only academic volunteers. Sue Martell takes care of all the logistics when someone wants to volunteer at our school. All we have to do is give her a call and she will get them set up. Washburn currently has 26 volunteers. Homework help is going on at public libraries throughout the district. Washburn has had 10 students partake in this service as of November 4th, 2015. And at this time, I don't know who those students are, but we can find out if people would like more information. Something to ask yourself: in the future, do we see volunteer help as useful, and what do we need as we move forward from Sue Martell and her volunteers? Next is RSB. RSB stands for right sizing the budget. There needs to be more communication about this, and the district has realized that and has been talking about that more and more, especially around consultants, buyouts, etc. But the message that we're hearing right now is the restructuring of the learning and teaching department should save money in the long run, depending on the structure that is decided upon, and I'll talk about that a little later. There's no hidden money, which people like to seem to think. But we will for sure be right-sizing the budget this year. The good news is the cuts will not be as big as originally thought, maybe $2.5 million on average, which is down from the $4.5 they had talked about originally. The weather team, there was something in the Bloomington Pages Insider about the weather team and weather awareness. That same group that's made the call in the past for calling off school will do that again. Just a reminder, Bloomington will not do any late starts because we do not have the capacity to do that with the busing and the different start times for the school. So no late starts. The district has criteria they use for temperature, but they won't be publicizing that. Just know that they are aware of the temperature, but really, they'll take a number of factors into account before making that decision. Decisions will be made by 5 a.m. so that communication is out by 5:30 a.m. This is in hopes of catching people before they leave home in the morning. PGP, that is a technology professional growth plan for students. This is something that will be coming down the pipe in the future to the elementary in 16-17. So there'll be more information to come at a later date and time on that. The curriculum and instruction update. So this I received on November 23rd from Eric Melby, the assistant superintendent. The message is the curriculum and instruction advisory team membership is finalized, and team members include quite a variety of district representation. There's a couple elementary principals, middle school, high school, along with uh, Beth Flatmeyer, Andy Kubis, Kelly Spees. So quite a group of people working to advise on next steps in that area. This team will begin meeting after Thanksgiving break to help bring life to the recommendations of the fall advisory team in regards to an improved curriculum and instruction area of the learning and teaching department. The timeline for the process is to finalize recommendations in December so we can post and hire positions in January and have the newly formed department fully operational in February. So that is all I know. So teams being put together to decide next steps, and I don't know what those next steps are, but hopefully we will all find out later in December, early January about what those will be. And then last, just a reminder, bus duty. Please remember your bus duty after school. I've heard from bus drivers that they're not always seeing a teacher on the bus. It's not an isolated event. It's not isolated to one bus, one person, one team. It's kind of around the board. And it depends on the week and what's going on. So at Washburn, we take pride in our after-school process, and you are a vital part of that plan, each and every one of you. So please do your part. I'll continue to do periodic check-ins with the bus drivers, but hopefully we can get out there and get our duties done. If you need an updated list on bus duty rotation, let me know and we can get that out to you. All right, next area is instruction. The professional development survey results are here in front of you. I think instruction has shared those with their team as well, but just wanted to highlight, the instructional team is working through that, and they've talked about it. A couple of areas that we see as being wants is close reading training, which I think is something that would be very valuable for all of you as we move ahead with the standards. Also observations out of the building, and then some individual requests. So I think those are areas that we for sure can get some people some professional development in. So we'll work through instruction and see how we can make that stuff come to light. Learning supports, the Bears Den. Make sure you call the Bears Den and speak with Lisa before sending a student down to her. If she doesn't answer the phone, try the walkie or call the main office and talk to Susan so that we know somebody's being sent down and who that student is. We need to keep track of all students, and making that contact is an important piece to that, especially if we have a fire drill or a lockdown and a student's not where they're supposed to be. We at least have an idea of where they were headed. And then last is just PBIS and the Bear Prides. Keep those Bear Prides coming. Find a way each week to try to give out at least a few. Find a couple things going on that are Bear Pride worthy, so you can be a part of that process as well. So that's it. That is Washburn Wilkins Wired, 2nd edition. This is only my 3rd take, so I'm getting a little bit better. So I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back, Monday morning here, and 3 weeks till Christmas, so I hope you got your shopping done. Have a great day.